Welcome back to the program. You're watching Morning Thailand with Tulip and Golf. Now let's get straight to the next news. Like we all heard what is happening in Egypt, especially in Cairo, that it doesn't look too
It's quite bad.
peaceful.
Right. It actually brought me back to the time, the Black May, when we have, the whole burning. But obviously, I know it's not to that extent, but still, it was just, the image.
The latest report is very close to 1,000 deaths already, and this is like official numbers. So who
Very
knows?
serious.
It's like over 800, and it's scary. Anyway, what we are telling you about is about the evacuation that Thai government has been prepared for the people that show intention to evacuate. Initially reported about 900 people.
Right.
As
out of 2,000, I believe, that's living in
of
Egypt.
Yesterday. So right now, as we talk, they're supposedly on the flight. Back to Bangkok. So there was a lot of detail changing all the time yesterday on how those 900 people will be able to come back to Thailand, because in order to fly in emergency case, that's not the commercial flight, because the Air Force, Thai Air Force has prepared 4 of the C-130 aircraft to go pick up Thai people in Dubai, and each aircraft able to carry 110 passengers. Now, in order to fly in anywhere or passing any country, they have to get authorization from those countries first.
Right.
And Thai Foreign Affairs Ministry able to get charter flight to bring Thai people out of Cairo and land in Dubai. So what Thai Air Force volunteered to do is picking up those people from Dubai and back into Bangkok. Now, there was a delay a little bit yesterday, because by the time Oman get back, it was like at the end of Sunday. And Oman, we asked for authorization to fly 4 C-4 aircrafts past Oman country, past the Oman country, the territory, but they allow only 1 of the C-130.
Okay.
So what happened was, finally, there will be a commercial flight, charter commercial flight, that took all Thai people from Cairo back into Bangkok first, but not all 900 of them. Apparently, there will be, the first one is about at 10 p.m. yesterday, that will arrive Dubai just a little past midnight. And the second round is at about 10:15 p.m. and will be in Dubai just before 1 a.m. So total on the first round will be about 700 people. And then the rest will start to move back, later on Monday. So finally, the Deputy Permanent Secretary of Foreign Affairs Ministry has said in the press conference yesterday that all Thai people that will be back in Bangkok, first group, about 500 today afternoon at Suvarnabhumi Airport via Thai Airways. And the second group will be on C-130 of Thai Royal Air Force, and will arrive in Don Mueang around 6 p.m. of today.
Okay.
And the rest is another 40-something people will fly back in commercial flight. So I guess it's not like 100 or something, so they cannot really do the shuttle flight for only 40 people, but definitely coming back. Now, if you want to know information about whoever is coming back, whoever is staying, you can call 24 hours number of the Foreign Affairs Ministry, 02-643-5107. 02-643-5107. All in all, Foreign Affairs Ministry said they already asked the Thai ambassador in Cairo to start sending the family of the embassy staff, children and women to start sending them back to Bangkok already because of the safety concern. Right now, the ambassador is on 24-hour watch and just to make sure everything is secure and safe. And he believes that situation still under control from the diplomat perspective because the government still, the Egyptian government still give the diplomat assurance of their safety.
Okay.
So, but the foreign, and he believes that it's not necessary to everyone to move back and to evacuate back into Bangkok yet. So as of now, but the foreign ministry or foreign affairs ministry already asked for the embassy to start sending people back. But in conclusion, Thai embassy still open, but probably might not be fully operation, but still open. I guess it's also because there is still over 1,000 Thai people in.
Right, exactly.
So they still have to do some service.
So just, if you know someone there, tell them to be careful, and if you don't have to go out, please don't go out.
At least try to find their location.
And plus, make sure that they inform the embassy of their whereabouts. So at least if something happens, the embassy would be informed and have some kind of record.
So first group of Thai people will arrive Bangkok today, late afternoon, and also at the end of the day.
All right. Good news indeed.
Yes.
Now, moving on to another news, there has been a report once again of the not so fair treatment from the labor side. Now, they say that this particular case took place since let me see here, April, 12th of April, so a little bit way back. Now, there has been an accident at the Fireworks factory. However, they say that these three people actually, because the husband, Kun Thiam Thep Pawang Hin, age 47, was the one that took his wife along with his little girl, his daughter, age 11, to see Kun Pawina Hong Sakun, the Social Development and Human Security the ministry, of the minister. Now, Kun Pawina obviously also have a foundation that look after children as well as women as well to make sure that they get a fair treatment. At this point, this particular 11 years old girl actually was reported to have been injured in the accident due to the fact that they were working, his wife along with the mother, so as well as his daughter, were actually working, all three of them working at this particular factory in Makham district of Chanthaburi province. However, they say that during the time, the owner actually requested that they took all these gunpowder, that obviously you have to use that for fireworks and such, because they say that it was dampened a little bit. So they were asked to take that batch of gunpowders to be laid in the sun so that way it would dry it out. I'm not quite sure even that's like a good thing to do, but apparently that's what they were asked. So his wife along with his daughter and two other workers were carrying this batch of gunpowder there. However, there was something went wrong because it's probably somehow miscarriage or whatever. The way they were carrying it were not properly done. So it's ignite somehow. And they say that the fire broke out really fast, and two of the workers died instantly at the scene due to the fact that they were burnt to death, and his wife and his daughter were actually suffered really serious injury due to this fire accident. However, the employer did not do anything, did not provide anything, and when the police were asking about the girl, why was she there, the employer actually told the police that she was just there to walk with her mother to a bathroom. But in fact, it wasn't the case. Like, she was actually one of the workers, and she's only 11, so obviously this is a child labor as well. But I think the parents probably going to have to hold some responsibility because obviously they allow their children or their daughter to actually work there. So at this point, they say that Kun Pawina, the minister, will look after the case, and hopefully we'll hear a little bit more about it in terms of what kind of punishment the employer will get.
Right.
Right.
Okay. But there's a labor law, so I guess this.
Yeah, hopefully, like they
according
probably,
to the labor law, there should be something.
most definitely.
Right.
Right.
Anyway, we're gonna go straight to Summit Island. That we all heard about the news that the oil spill, that they're able to clean the beach and the Proud Bay area visibly look clean. So, but last week there was a news come out that even though it looked clean, the mercury level when they taste the water around the area is still
It's like
higher.
2.9 times higher than the
Higher than it's supposed to be,
Standard,
higher than
exactly.
standard, even though we see the picture of our member of parliament and ministers swimming in the ocean.
Right.
Anyway, but just because the test result coming out that is not safe, it's affect very dramatically to the business operator on the Summit Island.
Of course.
Even though they have already tested, every other beaches on Summit Island is actually clean and safe. They still see, this is from the word of the business operator themselves. They said even though it's low season, this is like more than 50%. Actually, they said exactly 80% of tourists disappear.
Okay, well, which is like makes
A
sense
lot of-
because the pollution control department came out and warned not to get into
Right.
at least 2 bays. So
So a
you
lot
can't
of
get into
people,
water.
a lot of people scare. But even though they insist every other beaches on Summit Island still safe and clean, but I guess the news was so big that it scared people off. And Summit Island is one of the very popular tourist attraction because it's so close to Bangkok and usually very clean and
Right.
lively. So yesterday, the tourism minister Somsak Puri Sisak and Suwat Sitthilaw, the permanent secretary of tourism ministry, and also the deputy director of the tourism authority of Thailand has lead about 200 of the press and also the tourism operator. We report about what's called Gok Gak Tour
Oh, yeah.
Special Edition.
Right.
So yesterday was the day that the ministry
Went on a tour.
lead the Gok Gak tour around the Summit Island to check out the area just to show that it's actually really clean and safe. And right now, in Summit area, the tourism ministry has set up the special fund to provide the rehabilitation to the business operator for anyone that get affected in around 10 to 30 kilometers radius around Summit Island or Proud Bay, which Rayong governor will be the one to will be the chairman of the committee to decide who will get how much for the rehabilitation, for the subsidy. So yes, I was reading one of my friend. Actually not friend, he is like a marine life specialist.
Okay.
He was just like, okay, he know that the image that's sent now about Proud Bay looks so bad and scary, but he doesn't understand why a lot of people stop going to Summit because so far it is a very popular destination. It's not only one and most popular that everybody when think of Rayong, they have to go straight to Summit. Or they have to go straight to Proud Bay. Now it become like one big, gigantic, bad publicity for the whole province.
Oh, okay. So he's encouraging people to perhaps visit somewhere else because Rayong is not just Proud Bay, right?
Because normally when you go to Rayong, you still go to other beaches. You know, not everyone that they go to Rayong, they have to go to Summit, and not everyone that go to Summit will
So
go
maybe
to
this
Proud
is a
Bay.
good time to, perhaps change the location, finding
Right.
something else, because we have other beaches.
And most of the hotel on that island are also provide special promotion. So if you were thinking about going there anyway, just go enjoy the special promotion and such, because
Exactly.
other beaches still clean and nice.
All right, good news, because we have to get back somehow.
Right.
Now, I'm giving you a little bit more information on the updates on Kun Akeyuth, the missing businessman murder case. Of course, I have talked. I told you about the whole the lawyer that came out and claimed that the driver has changed his confession, and the driver claims that there was someone else hiring him and such. And later on, the driver came out and said that there was no such thing. I've never said anything like that. Well, at this point, the police have to actually provide more securities for this particular person, the driver, due to the fact that obviously at this point, they believe that he might be under a great threat, because with this claim that came out, so it's angered quite a little bit of a parties. Now, one of the party that has been name has been tarnished by this is Kun Somchai Jitpridakon, the CEO of Treeview Company Limited. Now, this particular person was actually his name was dropped, and here and there, saying that there was some involvement in this particular case due to like the business partner with Kun Akeyuth and such. Now, at this point, Kun Somchai have lawyer contacted the police already, and Kun Somchai currently are not right here in Thailand. So he's coming back soon, and he said that at this point he talked to the police already a little bit, and then showing the police that show his innocence and such. However, obviously there will have to be a little bit more investigation into this as to whether or not there's some kind of involvement. But he has said that he has nothing involved in this particular case. However, the police also look into the various claims that the lawyer has came out and talk about, especially in terms of the hard disk that has been missing. And they say that when they have talked to the people, the culprit that work together, they say that the hard disk and along with the cell phone has been destroyed. And this is coming out from the brother-in-law of Kun Santipap, the driver himself, saying that his brother-in-law actually destroyed it. Kun Santipap destroyed it and threw it away already.
Okay.
So this according to his brother-in-law in the area. So at this point, for this particular case, nothing has been changed from the driver's confession, because he came out and said that he did not say such thing as Kun Suwat has claimed, the lawyer has claimed that he said that there was like some people in uniform involved and such like that. But the police is giving him higher and tightened security, because they're afraid that he might get hurt from whoever, because you never know, and or he might just kind of take his own life. So at this point, it seems like this case is still ongoing, because even with the confession, we're just having more claims coming up.
Because people still had doubt in confession.
Right.
Anyway, we're going to take a short break.
Yes.
We'll come back and tell you about whatever is happening in the parliament, the House deliberation of the Charter Amendment and such. And also the change in the Interior Ministry. Stay tuned.